School dances, the flowers, the dates, the romance. The boys are all against one wall and the girls are all against the other wall because everybody's too awkward to dance with each other. And at some point, one guy asks one girl to dance and they sway awkwardly in the middle of the school gymnasium. I've gotta love school dances. What have school dances been like for you, Kaya?
Oh boy.
That bad, huh?
Well, I mean, there's always school drama. Always.
Always.
It's either brought in or it's made. There's always those future romances.
Oh, high school sweethearts.
Yeah, and then they die by
they die
winter.
so quickly.
So quickly.
Usually when you're in middle school, do you remember, like, they would go to the dance together, like a guy and a girl, and they would go to the dance, and you're like, I'm dating now, and then he, like, maybe said hi to another girl in a different dress, and they're like, we broke up. He was so awful. I tell you, middle school romances die so quickly.
High school romances are no different.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the lovely, lovely chaos if you break up during the dance. Ever experienced those?
Yeah,
Oh.
you sit all alone.
It's not even just you, it's your friends too, because they'll just sit
you
there
and your friends
they'll
all sit
pout,
alone.
and then
all
you have to walk over there and
You'll
they're
talk
like,
bad about the person who did you dirty. It's great. And
Terrible.
by great, I mean literally the worst.
the worst, the absolute worst. And then the roaming,
Yeah,
because you have
because
your
after you're broken up with, after your 7th grade boyfriend breaks up with you, you walk around the school gymnasium all alone in your pretty dress, and you don't know what to do. Your feet hurt. What are you doing? You know?
And then there's the ones who don't have a date.
Oh
And they roam, and they're like friend group to friend group. I was always
Uh.
that kid. I never had a date because
I was that group
I
for
was
a while.
I was out of there.
I
I was
was-
like,
I was that group for a while until last year. Last year was actually the first time I was ever asked to a dance, like as a date. It was with this guy who I'm not going to mention his actual name, but we're going to call him Zach because I usually think that's a jerky name. Sorry if your name's Zach. So
my cousin's
Zach
name
and
is
I,
Zach, and he's such a sweetheart.
Zach asked me out to Snowball. Like, he did it pretty early, like back in September, because he was like, I didn't want anybody else to ask you out. And I was like, ooh, I'm special. And so, there was so much preparation for it. I was like, I got a matching jewelry set. I got this nice dress and matching shoes. And I had this, like, fancy, like, cape thing. I'm not sure how to describe it as, like, it was like a fancy...
like a drape.
Like a fancy poncho. Imagine a fancy poncho. That's what I had. It was great. It was really sad though, because that guy was he was big jerk. He was the worst.
Sounded like you had so much fun.
That's why I'm going with you, because I don't need a boy. I got friends. That's good.
We
enough.
don't need
Ladies, don't ever think that you need a boy to go to the school dances. School dances are for anybody. Go with your girls. Boys are trouble. Don't trust them. Kaya and I, she asked me out to homecoming. We're going to Apollo's homecoming. It's on the 28th of September. I think you said like tickets were like $10 or $12 or something.
It's $10 if you buy them before, but it's $12 at the door.
12 at the door. It gets more expensive if you wait, ladies and gents. Don't do it. Bad
They're
idea.
like-
Do you have any fun dance stories that you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that face. You can't see it right now, but she's making quite the face.
How about Country Road?
What about Country Road? Did they take you home to the place where you belong?
Well, Apollo's favorite song, you can ask anyone, their bop is Country Road. Well, one year, my 10th grade year,
All right.
my one friend had a dance contest with someone. And then
Oh.
it turned into like a dance-off thing.
Oh?
And then it was like, they were throwing words, but like no fists were allowed because we don't got time for that at
No
Apollo.
fist fights, but verbal fights. Oh, yes. And they
No.
hurt. They hurt more, in my opinion. So y'all had a dance-off to Country Road? Is that what you had a dance-off to? Or was it like multiple songs including Country Road?
The main one was Country Road. And it was hilarious.
Oh.
And it was the greatest show.
I never had a school dance experience that was like too crazy at the dance that I absolutely had to tell you about. But before a dance, which was again last year with the big jerk, Zach, who we are not going to give the real name of, the worst, we actually went out on a date before our date at the dance. Now that you think about it, a bit weird. Anyway, we went out to eat dinner first. But here's the thing. We're both idiots who had never paid for our own like food before. Like neither of us had ever been to a restaurant
You
by
never
yourself.
watched your parents pay for the
No,
food? Like, you
no, they
were,
always
like,
used cards. We only had cash. You know?
never saw them put the
No.
cart.
I'm sorry. Anyway, so we didn't know exactly what to do. And we were kind of panicking because it came time to pay, and we were like, what do we do? I don't know how to do an adult. Oh my God, I'm so scared. And so our waitress came by, and they were like, do we go up and like pay at the register? Because we're using cash. I don't know what we do. We were scared. And then she was like, some older places might do that. We don't. You can just like give us the cash here, and then we can go put it up in everything was fine, but we were both having complete and utter panic attacks, especially because doing a tip required doing math. And we're both idiots. Again, mind you, we were both idiots, so we were there freaking out. And when we got back into the car from when his parents picked us up, we were like, we were scared.
Oh, well, I've never been on a date.
Never been on a dinner date? Never?
No.
Wow.
I've had movie dates.
I'll
Those
take
were
you
fun.
to a dinner date.
But the only thing I can say is there was this one time after a school dance, and we went out and we got McDonald's because I was staying at my friend's house, and her mom
Love
was
that.
bomb diggity. And she was like, we'll get McDonald's, we'll do this, that, and the other. And we got ice cream. I got in the car and I was out cold. And like no one could wake me up. By the time I woke up, everyone was already in the house. I was like,
Did they
What?
just leave you in the car?
well, they were taking stuff in.
Oh, I thought the way you worded it made it sound like everybody went in and was like, oh, Kaya's passed out in the back. We'll just leave her there. She's fine.
Her mom had actually gone fishing.
Oh.
She went fishing right before getting us. Like, she went fishing after taking us, and then right beforehand, she just got off, and I was like, I can smell the fish on you.
We love that. That's great. Well, you know what? It's great you crashed in your car and you didn't crash your car. I know some of us, especially for homecoming, a lot of us are juniors now. So we're driving now, right? But be safe,
Scary,
kids.
scary.
Don't do anything illegal. Don't do any underage drinking. Just don't drive when you're drinking, even though you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Don't, I've seen this happen too before. Don't get in your car and then try and get the miles per hour filter on Snapchat to be as high as you can possibly get it. Don't go fast for clout, kids. And one more thing that Kai and I can't stress enough is
Don't
for the love of God, do not bring your Juul, do not bring your vape, do not bring any kind of smoke or vape product with you because
One
they're
year
gross.
in my-
No one likes them.
1 year in my 7th grade dance, the smoke alarm was set off because someone smoked a cigarette. Don't do it. It's stupid. Popcorn lung. Get out of here.
You're gonna get in trouble. If you get caught,
Dances are always fun.
Go
Don't
have fun.
forget
Don't Juul.
Snowball. It's normally
right.
in January so that all the kids can attend. Dance to all those old songs because they don't play new ones. So there's a fair warning.
What's your favorite song? If you had to choose one song to play at the school dance this year, what would it be?
Brown Eyes by Cody Simpson. Masterpiece. Love it.
Don't know what that is. Don't know who that is.
I will show you after this.
Well, we're gonna leave you here. I hope you all have fun at any school dances you attend this year, and I'm apparently gonna go listen to Cody Simpson. Bye, kids.
Bye-bye.